a sneak peek.
Mentally ill guy I told you about. Here's last beans for the year.
It's a beautiful morning out today. Alrighty, let's go check on the chickies.
She's finally up there.
Let's see, is that Effie or Nessie?
She picked down.
Hi, Effie. Then the gray one back there is Nessie. That's Deborah. And then that one back there in the back is Bonnie. And then there's, of course, his cranky little old Pennell. Look at that. Welcome back to Todd Family Farm. It's a little chilly out here this morning, but it misted some early on this morning, so we don't think we're going to be able to get to the field real early. We think it's actually going to be like noon or so before we get to the field, but if you watched yesterday's video, you may have seen that I think I recorded some. There were some bunch of limbs and even a tree down in the field, so we're waiting for the beans to all dry off. We are going to take our the 2755 loader tractor over there and clear some limbs and trees out of the field so that we can harvest there. Hi, Shrimpy. Hi, Shrimpy. Yeah. Alright, you just do your thing, I guess. Lemuel, you're fine. Alright, so I'm in here now, and I thought I'd show you the calf. We've been working with him some. And he has, I don't know if you got told this, but when he was born, he would stand on his knuckles. But now he stands on his toes a lot better. And he's also sucking a lot better now. So Dad got almost a gallon of milk from Flossie today, so now I'll show you the calf. Alright, so I thought I would show you the calf. But it seems that Flossie is kind of blocking the way to see the calf right now. So, I'm going to see if we can't get... There's his legs. He's sucking. Okay. There he is. Yeah. There he is. He's doing a lot better. We think we're going to raise him up. Just like we did our other steer that we had. And butcher him. Have him for beef. If you want to see the video where we took our steer, where we went to pick up the meat from our steer, I'll put a card for that right there. That was an older video, so you can go watch that. But it was a little bit older, so the quality isn't going to be quite as good. But anyways, the calf is doing good. You can see his tail is wagging back and forth. He's sucking good, and Flossie is quite the good mother. She gets a little irritated with him sometimes. It seems like she's had quite a few calves, so she's none too excited about this one, but she still does a good job. Alright, so we got our chores done at the barn. We went into the bean field and we picked up some limbs and branches. I didn't record any because, number one, it was all hands on deck. I had to help. I couldn't be recording. And number two, it was pretty boring, so I just didn't record any. But now the sun came out. It dried off quite a bit faster than we thought it would. So now it is, let me see what time it is. It is almost 10, and we're going to go ahead and start combining. We thought we wouldn't combine any till noon, but it turns out we're starting early, so that's really nice. Lemuel is back here. What you got with you, Lemuel?
Snack bag.
Snack bag. What you got inside your snack bag?
Just a surprise.
Give us a sneak peek. Can pop. Wow.
2 for me, 1 for Abby, and I gave 1 to Emma.
Wow. Quite generous. Alright, so that's what's going on. everybody what we're having for lunch.
Okay. Here, I'll show yours. We're doing a lunch haul. This is potato soup, corn chowder, and with cheese on top and crackers on the bottom. So all you farmers, if this is not, it's warm to the touch. If this is not what you're getting, you're missing out. So pizza and burgers, I don't know how you can be liking that. Let me turn off that auger. We get potato chowder in a jar, and sandwiches and juice. So Lemuel, that's his specialty, is eating, and Lemuel's specialty is eating, and he's down there eating, and Abby and Lemuel's gonna eat, and we're gonna top Papa off here, and that's what's for lunch today. Jump in, it'll be visible. Are you using your gimbal?
Alright, so we finished now. It's 6:22, but we're going to get inside and eat some supper and get a nice early start tomorrow. We shouldn't have to wait very long at all to let it dry out.
What is today? It's Monday, October 6th? I think it's the 6th. I don't know. It's Monday, October something or another, around the 6th. And you can show them, Abby, what we got left here to do. Just this little bitty patch, and we're going to be done. So, got along real good, and going to go on to doing something different. Our corn actually could stand to dry down a little bit more, and we're not hurting for time, and the corn's kind of rough shape anyways, but beans were good this year, and I see a lot of folks they're going to be winding up beans real quick. Here, what are we? I think the weather's going to be really good this week, so I'll bet you a lot of people are going to be finishing up with beans, or at least all the decent farmers are going to be finishing up with beans. That mentally ill guy I told you about that plays around, his beans are still green, but he's the only guy I know of that's not going to be well on their way to finishing by the end of the week. He won't even be starting. Everybody else is going to be worried about corn, I think, next week, and we're going to have a lot to fret over worrying what we are going to do with our corn too. So a lot of it's laid down, a lot of it's light corn, but we'll show you how it ends up when we dig into it. And who knows, we may get over there and dig into it this week yet. But beans are done, and that's a good feeling. It was enjoyable, and you can see, again, just this little bitty bit here, about 5 minutes, and we'll be done. So, Abby and I, well, so far we've, radio's gotten really lame. I mean, really lame. So we have a Bluetooth radio in here, which is really convenient for calling. And, but you can also, what we've been doing is listening to Audible books. And, so we're listening to Hobbit. We've listened to C.S. Lewis. He has a book called Screwtape Letters. We listen to Screwtape Letters, and we're listening to Hobbit. And so listening to Audible books in here has been pretty nice. But one of the other things that is kind of handy is that every time you get a call, it comes up, and it's election season. So we have been getting, and here's last beans for the year. This is it. We're done. Right there. And that's all she wrote. We're going to go to the house. But anyways, you can see who's calling, and I go ahead and answer anyways, because I can talk on the phone just like I'm talking to this right now, and the mic's right here, and then that's Bluetooth, so the mic picks up and stuff. Pretty convenient. So we and I want to check my map here and make sure we're done. I didn't leave no corners. This is a funky field, but anyways, we get political surveys and spam calls. So we were hoping to actually get one of our surveys, and Abby's, she's 11 now. 12. Yeah, our map's good. See, bunch of waterways and all, but the map's all filled in, so we're ready to go. Anyways, we have. She's heard her first political survey, and for everybody who knows it, you know, it's an old hat to us. Are you gonna vote? Somewhat likely, very likely. But Abby gets to hear over the radio speakers surveys, so that's news for her. That's an educational experience for Abby to get to talk on or listen to political surveys. And then the other thing is spammers, and so I answering the robocalls, and was hoping to play with a spammer and mess with the spammer's head just a little bit to put on video, and we might yet, but that's our entertainment. It's listening to Audible books and messing with taking political surveys and messing with spammers. So fun times, good memories of harvesting.
Y'all come back now. Cheers.